welcome or welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. My name's Jen and I'm on a journey to pay off an absolute boatload of debt. But we are hoping to be debt-free in June. It's going to be a stretch, it's going to be a push, but that is the plan. How are you all? I hope you have had an amazing week and the weather has been nice to you this week. I think we've had nice weather. I can't really remember. I've not been outside much, I have to admit. But yeah, my week's been okay. Oh, excuse the jumper, by the way. I was in need of an old friend today, so if you know what I mean. So let's jump into the affirmations. So last week's affirmation was, I can create my own happiness and don't need external validation, which I was really, really happy about and still am. I think that's great. So this week's affirmation is, oh, I really love it when these ones come up. I am enough just as I am right now in this moment. So right now I am enough in my scruffy old friend jumper. I love that. That's really, really cool. Right, so let's get stuck in. So back by semi-popular demand, I am going to do some iPad stuff today. So a few of you are cheering, a few of you are probably groaning. Anyone who's not interested in looking at that iPad stuff, then just skip forward until you see me like playing with cash. It's really not a problem. Right, I'm just going to grab the iPad and we will get stuck in. Right then, so here we are then with the budget, and I've got a little dinosaur to help me out today. So let's have a look at last week. So from the 19th to the 25th of April, we brought in a load of money. So we brought in £300 in the end in cash for the credit card bill, and 105.72 from the business for the credit card bill. Finally brought in that 380 for the dentist, and we brought in £201.35 from car savings, which was really good because we had a couple of pounds interest in there and we needed the extra 135, so I was very happy about that. So overall we brought in just under £1,000 extra from money that we have saved in our binders. And then outgoings wise, we're £13.49 over on our bills. That was that blooming Sky bill again. So it's the only bill that I don't have sight of the bill, which is why I've not been updating it, because I'm too lazy to say, Ben, can you send me the bill, please? I did do that though, because I was shocked when it was so much. So now I understand what the Sky bill is about. I've at least budgeted it in, but I will also be looking at whether or not we can reduce that a bit, because it's astronomical. It's £80 a month. £80 a month to watch some telly. Not sure how I feel about that. Other than that, car service, 201.35. So all in all, we finished on 774.53, which was 772.23 over budget, under budget, but not really. Really, we're 13.49 over budget. So into week 17. Okay, sorry, just had a bit of a moment. So 26th of April to the 2nd of May, we've got a starting balance of 774.53 and child benefit of 102.40. So that's all we've got coming in. So it's 876.93 in total in the bank. Outgoings wise, we've got £436 in bills, £90 going to hyperjar, £205 that's going to be stuffed in cash, which is a total of £730, and that will put us on an ending balance, hopefully, of 145.83. But this is not how the budget should have looked. So I don't know if you remember, a few weeks ago, I stuffed an extra week's money from Ben's pay. Well, it turns out that was not an extra week, that was them resetting the pay cycle. So where I then expected Ben to get paid this week, he's not, he's actually getting paid next week. So that put me into a blind panic, because we only realised this on Wednesday night, just as I was about to leave for the quiz. And so I couldn't go to the quiz. I had to figure out what I was going to do about all the money. And honestly, I really did panic, because I had everything so meticulously planned out between now and when the debt's going to be paid off. And it just threw everything into a spiral. Like Ben's pay is now always going to be a week later. And it just threw out a whole load of stuff. Luckily, because we brought in all of this money for the credit card and the dentist, it means we have enough money this week to cover the bills and also cash stuff. Without that money, we would have been very much in the reddest of red in the bank account. Very much fortunately, those things don't need to be paid until the 7th and the 8th of May. By which point Ben will have already been paid. So we'll be recovered again, which is fab. It does mean though, in about 5 weeks time or so, we will be dipping into our overdraft for like 3 days. But there won't be any interest on that overdraft. And then after that, from the debt being repaid, it is not an issue, because my new budget doesn't care about what Ben gets paid. But I will tell you all about that when the time is right. But anyway, that was a bit of a ramble. So that was it for the budget. So let's have a look at hyperjar. Right then, so here we are in hyperjar. We have £90 in the wallet, so that is all going to groceries. There is £8.63 in groceries at the moment, but I think we're going to need the extra £5 for a few bits that we still need to get. So I'm going to move £3.63 over to family meal. So I'll do that now. Cool. So there's now £12.64 in family meal. So I'll pop the 90 into groceries. Like that. So there's 95 in there now. I can't put any money into Italy this week, but my sister did. She popped in a £5, I think. Yep. So we're now on £7.70 for Italy, which is really cool. So that was it for hyperjar. So now let's play with some real cash monies. Right then, let's play with some money. So yeah, the reason I don't have any money to put into Italy is because Ben and I take our spending money from his pay, like on his pay cycle, so every 4 weeks. But because it's been pushed back a week, and also because we took that extra £100 when he got the extra week's money, I'm not going to give us any spending money until he gets paid again, because yeah, that works. Right, so let's count the cash. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, and £5 in change. 205 as expected. Lovely jubbly. Right, so let's go. Where are we going to start? Let's start in the blue binder, in the family binder. So we have got in budgeted spends a whole £1.10. I'll take the 10. We'll leave the 1 for cheeky bonus. And budgeted spends is getting £10. So there's now a 10 in there. Family fun is getting £5. So there's 20 and then a 5. That's a really nice one. That doesn't need to go in a spendy envelope. Let's put a rubbish one in there. So £25 in there. Time for us is also getting £5, and there is 50, and we will get another 5. So there's now 55. I think I did some condensing of all of this through the week. Fuel is getting its usual £40. So 20, 40, so there's now 80 in there. And fuel is getting £10. This needs to be up to £70 by the 3rd of May, so I think we'll get there. So 20, 40, 50, 60. That's great. So only another tenner, and that's all good. The dentist is now empty, but I'm leaving it there because I forgot that I have to pay for Oscar's dentist's appointments. I took him to the dentist the other day, and at the end I went to book his next appointment, and she was like, oh, that's £28 something. I was like, oh, I forgot. So I had to put that on the credit card, so we'll claw that back somewhere at some point. But yeah, so I'm leaving this in to remind me that A, I need to go to my dentist appointment still, and B, I need this as a category and I need to continue to stuff it. I just won't be stuffing it yet for a while. Car, that is all done in Car Alama in the challenges binder, but that £200 can come out because we are all spent out of there. And then help to buy, no change there, still 150. So that is that for my binder. Not my binder, that's the family binder. Right, so let's go into Oscar's binder then. So O Stuff is getting £5. 10 in there at the moment, and we'll put in another 5, so 15. His hair appointment in the end, I thought it was £10, but it's not, it's 20 quid now that he's no longer a child. I think from the age of 12, you no longer get like things super cheap. Which is a shame. O Clubs, what you getting? You're getting £10. So that now has 20, 40, 60, 70. Lush and School is getting £5, but I need to do something different with this placeholder. So £5 in for School. So we've got 20, 40, 45, 50. So £50 in School, and then my deepest apologies, Lucy Lux or Lucy, going to be juggling money around. So this £100 from School, what I've decided to do is, this is in the bank, I'm going to move it to Oscar's birthday, because the extra money, so the plan is to always have about £100 in cash in here to top up Oscar's canteen money, and also like if he needs like a bit of an extra something, right? So there's always going to be like £100 float in here, and then anything over that goes into the bank as savings for like mega trips. So you know, like sometimes in secondary school they do those big trips overseas. I was never fortunate enough to go on one of those. Ben was, he went skiing and he has really, really fond memories of it, and he learned quite a lot from doing that. So I would really like the opportunity to be able to afford for Oscar to go on these mega trips should they come up. I think his school do one to New York, or they have done one to New York previously. So I'd love to be able to send him on that, but he's just in year 7 at the moment, and those big trips aren't ever until like later years, are they? So I don't need this £100 in that account at the moment. Where I do need this £100 is in Oscar's birthday savings. So I'm going to move that over to Oscar's birthday savings in a bit. Right, so that was the garble about school. So back to school, no, what we're on school holidays, that's in the challenge, and then back to school is getting £5. So we have got 20, 40, 45, 50, so 50 quid in there. That will probably go down again because I think he does actually need 2 t-shirts. We were washing it midweek, but why faff with an extra wash if you don't need to? So I'm going to get him another one. Plus, they're really super big, so they should still fit next year. So that's all good. Right then, so into my binder, although I'm not actually getting any money for me. And before I start waffling, how cute is this? Can you see this? So this is from Beads by Daisy. I hope I've remembered that right. I'll put her Instagram on. So Daisy is JT Budget's little girl. Little girl, she'd hate me for saying that. She's not little, sorry Daisy. JT Budget's daughter. And isn't it just lovely? I love it so much. The yellow is perfect. The llama is perfect. I love this little trot, this little nonchalant, like, oh, just going through life, little trot. This makes me so happy. I love it. So yeah, I needed to show you that. And what was really cool, I got a few freebies with that as well. So I got a few stickers, and there is apparently something extra for me in the post, which I'm excited to receive, but I haven't received it yet. I also got an extra little llama charm. Oh, so cute. Oh, llama charm. Llama charmer. Oh, that might be a new one. Can you picture a llama snake charming? A llama charmer? Might have to do something with that. And this really cute little ring. And good timing with this, because I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've not been wearing my engagement and wedding ring for a few weeks. Everything's fine at home. I'm just a little bit puffier than I used to be, and they don't fit any longer. I had to claw them off. So I'm thinking about getting them resized, but also I'm thinking it's free if I just lose weight. So I think I might just focus on losing weight. Plus my rings are so thin, I'm so scared if I took them to be resized, they wouldn't be able to, or they'd break them. Anyway, good news, I've got a ring now. I love it, it's so cute. I don't think I would wear it all the time, let's be fair, but I do really, really love it. So I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the video. Right, so that was that about that, but yeah, how do I put that? If I put that there. Okay, so my binder, let's move this over so that I can work. So hair is nothing is going on in there. There's some money in there, £30 I think. Laptop is not just yet, but we will stuff that soon. So Piggy Saver, this is for the May school holidays. So I'm going to put £20 in there, so there's now 60, and colour in 2 more pigs. I've been having a think about this. So I'm planning to save £200 for the May holidays, but with the changes in the budget because of Ben's pay, I'm not sure if I can actually afford to save that much any longer. So normally in the May holidays, I save a bit extra in case we want to go to a theme park or something. But I've got a lot of problems with my lower legs and feet at the moment, which is making it really difficult to walk and stand. Very unlikely I'm going to be able to go to a theme park. So I could knock this down to just £100, but I don't know. I'm going to keep thinking on it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, that might go down to £100, maybe. Birthday, that's my niece, that's all sorted. My birthday is getting £5. So that's one of these cupcakes. Like that. So that's £15 now in my birthday. Oh, I'm so grateful that I was able to cash stuff this week. I honestly thought I was going to have to like not cash stuff or not put extra on the debt or move the rent payment. Loads of different things. But in the end, we were just really lucky that that money happened to be there and long enough to cover the stuff, which is good. Right, so Oscar's birthday, I'm going to put £20 in there this week. and the £100. So he's now going to have 100, 20, 40, 50, 150. Each of these is 15. So that means I need to colour in 10 and then we'll be halfway saved for his birthday. So I'm just going to do that and then I'll be back in a bit. Right then, so that's all of those coloured in. I really enjoyed that. I was watching Sam at S&R Budget Journey yesterday, colouring in so many things in her amazing new challenge book, and I was a bit jealous. So I'm really glad that I got to colour in loads of things today. I actually really enjoyed that. It was fun. But I've forgotten how much was in there. So 100, 20, 40, 50. There we go. 150 in there. Lush. So that makes me feel better. So we are saving 300 for Oscar's birthday, which sounds like a lot, but when I break it down, it isn't really. So £100-ish for a present, perhaps 50 quid for his birthday cake. He always asks for really elaborate birthday cakes that take me a lot of time and money to do. And then that leaves 150, like if he wants to do something with friends, like I might take them rock climbing or something. But it's that second bit that might want to do something with his friends bit. That's the bit that might be able to go. So yeah, I don't know, but £300 at the moment as a just in case. Father's Day, are we getting anything? Yep, we are getting £5 as well. So we have got £20. All right then, so that is that for that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, that is correct. Lovely. And then car alarm is next. And that's getting its usual £5, so 25 in there. And I've got the right coloured pen this time. So there we go. Lushers. Happy days. Oh, keep an eye out on my shop over the next few days. I am planning on listing a less than perfect section. So just one listing, and I think at the moment the plan is for it to be 6 for 6, so 6 oopsies for 6 quid is the plan. Whether I actually get round to it or not is a different matter, but at some point over the weekend, hopefully. Anyway, that is the plan. So into Save-Opoly, we have got a budget of £10 for Save-Opoly this week. So let's pop that there and that there. Get a dice and away we go. Where were we? We were on Binder Boulevard. Oh, I forgot I had that on. Oh, I love it. 6. We are going for 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, saving square is £4. You know, like in normal Monopoly, if you roll 2 6s, you roll again. I'm wondering if I roll a 6, I should roll again. Should I roll again? I'm going to roll again. Oh, but what if I bust? It doesn't matter. I'm going to roll again. 3, 1, 2, 3, of course. That's tickets to Save Town, and that's £10, and I can't do that. So we will just do the 4. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. Right, so £4 for Monopoly then. So 1, 2, 3, 4 going in there. Hang on, we had a £10 budget. I'm putting £4. I should have £6. This fiver doesn't count. So yeah, £6. So sorry if that was a bit loud. Obviously, I want the extra pounds for cheeky bonus. Of course. So I think that's right. I've got no idea if that's right. Yeah, that's right. Let's just go with it. So there we go. So Save-Opoly is done for another week. Lovely. So that is everything for that binder with my lovely new What's-A-Hoodie. So then let's have a look at cheeky bonus. No, not cheeky bonus. We're going to do freedom first. Lost my train of thought now. I swear, actually, doing the iPad really does cause me to lose concentration through the rest of the video. So yeah, I don't think I am going to be bringing the iPad back permanently. It's definitely been a lot easier for me to do the videos without the iPad bit. I don't know, maybe I do a separate video for iPad stuff. What do you think? iPad people, how do you feel about that? What if I did like a separate, like short or something for the iPad stuff? Let me know. Right, so cheeky bonus. It is cheeky bonus time now. So let's open this up. And those eagle-eyed people last week who spotted that I robbed charity of £1 and it went to debt, I will sort that out. A couple of people said don't bother and just leave it in the debt, but no, I am going to sort it out because I do feel like I have cheated a little bit. So we'll do that in a sec when I get to it. Right, so let's start rolling. So 5 is charity. So we'll put 1 in and we'll take the 1 that is owed from debt. Like that. And 3 is me. 4 is the debt. 5 is charity. Oh, charity needs another £5. Oh, we're £20 in there now. That's cool. 1 is Oscar. And 5 is charity again. So there is loads in there. Oh, I've just done that up. And the last one, 5 again. Okay, cool. So charity's now got absolutely boatloads, which is not a bad thing. So we have got then, Oscar has 1, Ben has 6, I have 2, debt has 3, charity has 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and gifts has 2. So there we go. All sorted for the cheeky bonus, and that's going to need some condensing, which is exciting. So that is it. That is everything for today's video. I will be filming a debt update in the next couple of days, so that will be with you soon. But in the meantime, a reminder of this week's affirmation: I am enough, just as I am right now in this moment. And yeah, it's true. We totally are. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, if you haven't yet liked the video and done the stuff, please consider doing that. But yeah, anyway, have an amazing few days, and I'll see you soon for a debt update. Ooh, bye everybody.